It's okay. Shiva has taught many ways, many techniques of attaining meditation. Okay. So I'll be taking up one by one practices every week. For reaching that infinite, there are many ways. People have very strong or rigid attitudes towards spirituality, and Shiva has a very simple attitude towards realization. Shiva says, do anything you will realize. Okay. This is very different from very strong and rigid position of realization taken up by other teachers. To reach the sky, how many ways are there? Anywhere you stretch your hand, you are reaching the sky. But even if you don't stretch the hand, you are in the sky. All that you have to recognize, you have to know how to recognize the sky. Okay. You have to know how to recognize the sky. That's all. So spirituality is about recognition, not attainment. You understand? Many people think that spirituality is enlightenment, is some attainment. Actually, it's recognition. Shiva teaches the self-recognition. It's called pratyabhijnana, or knowing yourself in many ways. Breath is one way of knowing. Why breath is important? If there is no breath, the body is dead. So breath ties the soul with the body. Breath is the string which ties the soul with the body. So there are many yogic practices where you stop the breath. Okay. If you stop the breath, then what happens? The mind becomes silent. And when the mind becomes silent, the self is experienced. That's the understanding of many yogis. They call this as Nirvikalpa Samadhi in this way. But Shiva says, you are already in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You are already in Nirvikalpa. Atma is never out of Nirvikalpa. Atma is Nirvikalpa. You don't have to attain it, but you have to recognize it. Nirvikalpa is your nature. Samadhi is your nature. You have to recognize it. Okay. The moment you start try to attain it, then it slips away. So in breath, the body becomes alive. Out breath, body dies. In reality, every moment we are born and every moment we are dying. Moment to moment we are born, moment to moment we are dying. We have a concept that death will come one day. No. Every moment we are born, every moment we die. The death is moment to moment. The birth is moment to moment. If you are able to observe the breath very closely, then the mind becomes deeply silent. Because breath and mind are related. Breath excites the mind. Breath excites the memory, chitta, which results in the memories coming up, which makes the mind operate. As you observe the breath, the mind becomes deeply silent. Because if you observe the breath closely, you are in the present moment. Breath is only in the present moment. Breath is neither in the past nor in the future. Birth is in the present moment. So you think you have a date of birth. Huh? Okay. And you celebrate date of birth every day, every year. What is your date of birth? The day when which you are born from your mother's womb, is it date of birth? Or day when you are one cell of your father and one cell of your mother joined together, conceived, is it your date of birth? Or you are alive before that conception? When did the life start? You are giving too much of importance to a body as date of birth or life. The life is always a continuous process. Every moment is born, every minute dies. Moment to moment, birth and death is associated with life, breath. If you observe the breath very closely, there is an in breath, there's a stopping of breath, there's an out breath, there's a stopping of breath. The breath has 4 points: in breath, stopping, out breath, stopping. Okay. One specialty of breath is an unconscious process. You don't have to give attention to breath. Breath will go on. Breath is conscious also. You can do conscious breath also. It is unconscious and conscious. So if you are able to give attention to the breath, lot of unconscious in you will become conscious, come out. You start becoming free from your unconscious. So become aware of breath as the breath moves in, stops, moves out, stops, the 4 points. But don't miss the breath at any point. Okay, see how the breath touches the nostril, how the breath goes inside, how the breath goes deep inside. Feel the sensation, feel the point where it stops, again starts returning. Momentarily there is a stopping. So when the breath stops momentarily, what is there? Neither life nor death. Neither life nor death. Beyond life, beyond death. What is beyond life, beyond death? There's Atma, there's Brahma, there's infinity. So if you are under the impression that to get Brahma, I have to stand on one leg and do million years of tapasya, no, you have to observe one breath properly. Between in breath and out breath, you can experience the consciousness. Between out breath and in breath, again there's a gap. In that you can experience that stillness. So what you have to be doing? You have to be very, very carefully aware. In, pause. Don't do any conscious effort. Let it happen naturally. In, pause, out, pause. Okay. As you do that, mind becomes more and more silent. Deeper and deeper silent. Unconscious becomes conscious. Okay. In that pause between the in breath and out breath, in the pause between the out breath and in breath, small pause, you are already Brahman. You are already consciousness. The breath is also Brahman, but you forget it because of the moment. Just become aware of the entire breath. In that process, you become aware of Supreme Reality. Is it simple? That's why Shiva is so simple. Shiva doesn't make anything complicated. Shiva's teachings are very, very simple. Okay. Hello, I could say, that's Kannada.